Alrighty, just hopping back in here for some more 7 Days to Die action. Make sure we're all set up. Oh yeah. Turn that volume down, my goodness. Cool. So yeah, yesterday we were able to get a ton of work done on just things inside the base is kind of what I've been wanting to work on, like within the walls. And we finished out our towers, and what else? We got the 4 pathways finished out. So we had one and basically a half done out of the 4. And basically, I didn't know how I wanted to set the pathways up, depending on what buildings I was going to be putting into place, um, or basically the open spaces there, right? But I've pretty much just decided to go ahead and go through, finish out the tunnels, or not the tunnels. They kind of look like tunnels, but there's no top on them, so the pathways, I guess. But yeah, finish out all 4 pathways, and then whenever I build, I'll just decide how to alter them at that point. You know, I can just, I don't know, cut open the side and dig into the hill again, put in some stairs, and we'll connect it. Should be pretty straightforward stuff. Hopefully. Oh man, we're like deluxe hungry. Hold on 1 second, just need to plug in my laptop. This thing gets angry quickly. Alright, well this is cool. So now we'll actually be able to see, excuse me, see what we had done yesterday. Because we finished the stream, of course, like the fog had rolled in. Oh, that is with the helmet off. I think there needs to be a light here. And I might bring this side up. I don't know. We'll see. But I like the look of it. Oh yeah, I have ladders and stuff. I'm just about to go like jumping down everything. It's like, why not? Why not? I could just put like a candle there. Just something for light, I guess. So yeah, this is starting to come together. Like, it took a long time to get here. But things are starting to finally look like a something in here. Which is good. It's good. So kind of what I've decided to do is like I just wanted to get some of these projects going, and like getting the towers finished was huge. The top of the wall is kind of like a decorative piece, but it's also kind of useful to keep spiders out, I guess. But I'm gonna need a lot of adobe, like lots and lots and lots of adobe. Oh jeez. Let's see. That stuff doesn't belong in here. And I gotta feed this dude. He's not gonna make it. Go. What do our guns look like? We're good. Good. Ammo, good. Okay. So there's not a whole lot we have to do to get ourselves ready to get out of here. Oh, there they are. Come on. It is making me a little bit nervous. This game seems to be kind of laggy. Sorry, I thought I might have heard a zombie. I wonder if it's all the candles. I hope not, because I really don't have like a ton. Well, I say as I'm looking at like 16 of them or something like that. I might have to watch how I do this. Because I have them in the walls also, right? Okay. So we're good on most things. Even though I said I'm going to take my frames, I put them away. Okay. I think I have a tank top out there if I get too cold. Or, yeah, too cold. Too hot. It's alright, dude, we got you. I will put food in that belly of yours very soon. Alright. I go to start grabbing supplies first. And dude's like, no, to the food. You get to that food, you get there now. Nice. Alright. I just have one of those. And one of these. No. Oh, it's because I'm capped. Jeez. Oh, hey there. A Fury? Welcome to the channel. Or the stream. Whatever. Both of those things, I guess, are correct. Alright. Okay, so there is a treasure chest literally on the path that we normally take to get down to our mine. Are those both air? Oh, jeez. Sweet, so we do have 2 airdrops here. Alright, well, I guess we just head south. Ooh. I haven't looked at the map in a bit. Do check it out! I don't know why those spots are black right there, though. That's interesting. Has to do something with the slope being at the, or something at the bottom of the stairs or something, I don't know. Anyway, I think we read those yesterday. Where are we at? Yep, skills. Yeah. So I guess we'll just grab that one on the way and then call it good. Hey Manuel, how's it going? We're just about, yeah, we've got time. Okay. 3:33. Oh, the last thing I need, sorry. I do need to take some steel with me. I think that should be enough. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Before I decide I need to do more things. But yeah, I would really like to get the tops of the walls taken care of. Although that'll get rid of the view of the towers. Those will pretty much be gone, but I guess it depends on which style I decide to go with. But this is where I want to get started today. I need to measure all of this. It's going to be great. It'll be fantastic. And pretty much what I'll do is, I don't know, I'll figure out the measurement for it, right? And then I'll just kind of like do one set at a time. Like, These are only 3 spaced. I'm going to try to do a 5. I'm going to try to get away with 5. So maybe I can get that done, but it means I'm going to have to remove multiple pillars as I do this. Now spots like this that don't have any weight on top, those are fine. There's not a worry. There's like no dirt. It's just those ones that are like, have huge mountains of dirt up there. I think I've changed the game too much. The game's just having a hard time dealing with that. They're like, dude, what have you done? It's trying to load this in while keeping the memory of what used to be there. So you see, like, in distant terrain, when that's on, you can see all the land that I moved. What time is it? Okay. Should probably have a weapon ready. Okay, bow is good. Alright, cool. Shotguns are super handy, because they will slow people down. Puts them at a good walking speed. So, like, even if you really needed to, you could, you know, because, like, the buckshot has a good spread on it, so you could just, like, slow a bunch of zombies and then hopefully run away. Like I say, if you didn't have enough ammo to actually kill them all. Or at least, like, find some way to fortify yourself. Like, there've definitely been times where, like, I'll hop up on top of a rock and, like, throw some frames around me so they can't just run up to the top of it. And just, like, shoot down at them if I have arrows, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, apparently, like, the only real difference is that, like, you can't use the shotgun slugs in the sawed-off. But beyond that, there's no difference when you're using buckshot. Someone was telling me that the other day in stream, and I looked at their stats, and they were the same damage, same distance, or what is it, range, I guess? What do they have it? Yeah, as far as I could tell, like, if they're equal in level and, you know, durability, I think their stats are all the same. I can go over it, though, because it would be nice to be sure. But yeah, shotgun slugs are super fun. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be going this way. Yeah. This way! Pretty quiet. Pretty quiet out here so far. I did not have this luck on my first stream of Traveler. Oh my gosh. There were just zombies everywhere. It was like I was playing Hardworld all over again. Oh, there's one. See, but it's not bad in here. Like, I've got armor and weapons. Like, I'm totally set. It's like, beginning game. Like, I ran into my first zombies, I didn't even have a weapon yet. I should have tried to use the torch. I mean, you can use the torch as a club. Then you just have burning zombies running at you, and that doesn't sound like a good idea. Zombie? Crawler, right? Yeah. If they're not here, they're a crawler. That's the nice thing about, I guess, the always run setting. Is, if you hear zombies, you know you're ready for a fight, like, right away. Like that lady right there. If she has seen us, she will be coming our way. There she is. Ew. And see, like, this bow actually stunning them is awesome. Early game bow, not doing much. But we will get ourselves set up. I did get a good amount of leather, I think. Hopefully I'll be able to make like some leather armor. I guess I could throw in a few pieces of cloth armor or something like that. Just need something. Something to kind of defend myself with, I guess. Oh, hey there, brother! Alright. I don't care how geared out I am. I'm not just like running straight up to a bear. Zombie bear and their 10 jillion hit points. Alright, so I'm hopefully going to be able to get at this chest without having to deal with this bear as well. I think that's it. Is that the bear? No, that's a rock. Can I move closer? Oh man, no, I will not move closer to the bear. Am I in quarantine? It's basically like what's been given is like a shelter in place order. It's like, oh man, I can't believe they just gave me this chest. But basically it's just like, unless you have to go out to get something important, you know, like food, or like, you know, medical supplies and the like, $10,000, that's it? No bullets? Jerks. But yeah, basically other than that, it's kind of like stay home. Many businesses have shut down. So lots of people, you know, out of work right now. Yeah, it's kind of why I've been back to like streaming almost every day now. I have a little bit of time on my hands. Nice. Alright, so 4 a.m. and this is Masada, so we totally have walking zombies. I can just scoot on by all these folks. Yeah. That it is. I still like really want to build in here. Like super want to build in here. Where is this zombie? Oh, here's something. One jar. What else you got? One feather. Okay. Oh man. Good stuff. We're set. Pretty sure that's endgame loot right there. Oops. What kind of build would I have made in there? Oh man. kind of like the way it curves around. I would build, well, I would, basically what I would want to build is inside of that curve, you know, build the base around it, or not around it, inside of it. And then have like, you know, maybe tunnels in between, I don't know, I guess like a skywalk. Something like that. I don't know. Cause like, I would like to do that, but also zombies would get stuck on there and they would like land on top of there and just be hanging out, and that's not cool. Because I would kind of like the horde defense to be in the valley, right? But you'd really have to think about where they were going to spawn at. Because this is only, it's like a bit wider than the highway, like the road itself, so you don't really have a lot of space. So if they spawned on the east side, then they would be running at that wall. So you'd probably have to like open up the bottom if you wanted your horde defense to be in the middle. And then if they spawn anywhere else, they would just be like jumping straight in and breaking all their legs. Well, I guess if they spawn on the north side, they just run straight in. So you'd kind of have to think about building a base that would be able to accommodate both situations, right? Like zombies coming in from the top as well as them running across at ground level. You could, if you would like, I guess, build two different horde defenses and just stack them. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. I thought you kids stuck over there. Nope. Oh, this is a different one. Hey there, lady. Oh, there he is. Oh, no, not the shack. I was just trying to, like, get this thing leveled up. But my aim is apparently pretty bad. I should probably be knifing the bodies up, seriously. Oi. Okay, she's gone. Store this stuff in my fancy chest down here. Yeah. Man, I got a lot of junk down here. I'm just gonna pick that up right now in case we start overheating. Well, I guess that's really all we need, isn't it? I guess we'll leave the, well, the knife just in case. Oh, that's right, I had started doing ladders. I didn't bring any wood, that's alright. We can just do this right here where we stack up to it. What was I doing? I was making this super difficult. Oop. Because this stack of frames should go all the way down to bedrock. Which I don't think we have a whole lot farther to go before we get there. We're at negative 49. No, we're almost down there now. Sweet. Keep on going. the oil shale is useless to us, but the nitrate and iron, good stuff. It's definitely not uncommon to like run into like lead, coal, find all kinds of stuff in the desert. It's pretty fantastic. Oops. Take that block out with a frame. Alright. All this switching back and forth is going to be pretty irritating. So I'm just going to get everything I can with the pickaxe and then scoop up all the sand. Sounds like a much better setup for this. You find some diamonds, silver, and gold? Yeah, you can absolutely find that stuff in the desert. It's like, I think they actually gave different uses for those on PC. Oh, you can see bedrock already. Weird. But on console, they're only worth money. Like, the only thing you can do with them is sell them. But it's pretty cool, you know? You should be digging around. It'll be kind of like a bluish color. It'll look a little weird. It doesn't really look like any of the other materials. And I think it's got like 1,000 hit points, kind of like iron. Yeah, I don't know if I found any while I've been out here yet. I'd be surprised if I didn't, though. Man. Well, we'll be good on iron for a bit. Super bummed about all of this oil shale. I don't even know what to do with it. It's really not worth much. I mean, I guess I could just sell it off as it becomes a full stack. Yeah, there's like way too much other junk in here. Way too much junk. I really just need the sand. I don't know, I might change up my tactic for this. Because where I can go... right here. So this type of sand doesn't count as desert. And I believe you just get like 10 sand per scoop rather than like what I'm getting down here in the desert at, what is it, like 11 sand, 3 stone? 8 sand, 4 stone, something like that, you know. I don't think anything's 11 sand, 3 stone. But yeah, I'm basically just spending too much time getting not what I need. So it's like, you know, if I had an auger, you know, no worries. I would sit out here and just like chew all this up real quick. But since I'm just using hand tools, it's weird. Like, I gotta think about even mining in a different way. Basically, just like, you know, strip mining or whatever. It's not as effective once you start hitting a bunch of stuff you don't need. Save for this delicious nitrate. So maybe we do that. Like, I'm gonna scoop up this layer because I've got all the stuff out of it already. But after that, I think I'm gonna move on. So we also need clay. And the reason I'm wanting to do this is because it's like I think it's 6 sand, 6 clay, and 3 stone per adobe block. Yeah, 663. So I can only make 1,000 blocks with a stack of sand, a stack of clay, and a half a stack of stone. Now stone is not my issue. I have 10 jillion and a half stone. It's the sand and the clay. Clay's not bad to get my hands on. It's all over the place, so I can go anywhere, even just like right outside the base, pretty much. But the reason I set this up is just so I could get a bunch of sand while I'm out here in the desert. I just really wish I had a cement mixer. That would make everything so easy. But if I had a cement mixer, I'd be making concrete, right? So everything would be different. It's like I gotta do all of this just to get some sand to make some adobe. And it's like I could use brick. Brick has more hit points. You can use the stone and clay in your forge to make it. But that's not really the feeling I'm going for on this build. I think adobe is where it's at. Yeah, I am a huge fan. Ooh, the concrete. I may have used several million concrete in my last couple of builds. Oops. I wish it would tell you, like, how much you had made. Because then I would just subtract, like, the amount that I had left. And I would know how much, roughly how much I had used to build that thing. Including, like, sections that were built and then torn down and things of that nature. That had to be a lot. I started with, like, 400,000 concrete. Like, while I was digging the pit out, I was just making concrete nonstop. I had 400,000 when I started. I filled and emptied those chests many times. Man, look at all that stuff. Oops. Well, this isn't too bad. Now I'm looking at this and be like, oh, this isn't too bad. I can just like sit here and scoop this up for a while. But like I said, I don't need the stone. I get 2 more sand per scoop if I move over to the hub city. And when doing like 1,000 scoops, that adds up really fast. Oh man. But yeah, I've just been thinking about how much Adobe I actually need. It's a lot. Oh no. Wait, where are you landing? Oh, you're on the way back? Oh, it's like right in the hub city. Well, we can go scoop up some sand and then scoot over and grab that, I guess. I still haven't even really gone to the hub city with this character. And I'm fine with that. I'm totally okay with that. There's no rush. This is my nice, relaxing stream series. Like, Hardworlder was just nuts the entire time. And this has always been the game I go to just kind of relax. We got walking zombies during the day, so that's super cool. Man, look at all that nitrate. Oh my gosh. We might scoop up the nitrate before we leave. Because if I can avoid having to go set up a nitrate mine, that will save me a ton of time. Once again, it's that thing where it's like if I had an auger, it wouldn't take very long to set one up. But like digging around with a pickaxe trying to find resources does take a while. You can absolutely do it. I basically dug up and moved like half of a mountain, so you can do it. Nice. Man, look at all that. And the walls. Alright. Yeah, I know, dude. Weird. You can totally see the bedrock showing through from time to time. Alright. Look, 400 nitrate. But yeah, we only have 2,800 sand. Like, that's not cool. It's not gonna let me put this one. There. I think I confused the game all kinds right there. There we go. Drink this fancy yucca juice. Put that back in there. Do we need to take anything with us? I think I'm just gonna leave the tank top here. That thing's a lifesaver. Where did that thing go? I wanted to take those. Oh, there we go. I don't have any cloth though, do I? I could scrap that hoodie, but also good just in case it's raining. Let's just take this with us. It's 2 aloe cream per bandage, right? Oh, it's only 1. Never mind. Sorry, my bad. You're coming with us. It's 2 cloth. I have 1 cream. So you get 10 on the surface here. I wonder if it's just more so dependent on how deep you go. But if I'm thinking about this correctly, I think it's 10 all the way until you hit stone in the not desert sand. Okay, so this still counts as desert. We may have to clear a zombie or two, but that's okay. Okay, there we go. So now it's all grassy and such. Let me just check this out. Yeah, cool. Let's just find a good area that we can kind of clear out for ourselves. Okay, we don't really have weapons, do we? We got this thing. Okay. I may have attracted all of the folks. Oh. Thank you. Oh, missed. Oh, wow. I mean, yeah, I'm super good like that. Oh. Sorry, spider. Wait! So we were breaking trees. I still can't. I cannot hit this zombie. Oh my gosh. Oh. Probably won't use that duster, but it's worth some money. Repair it up. Won't be quite level 600. That should be pretty good. Got him. It's super scary if you don't land that last headshot. Right about there. Cool. Nice. Just get the zombies to clean themselves up. It's super handy. Alright. This looks like a pretty reasonable spot. I did forget about the clearing that needs to be done, though. Where is that? See, I was all complaining about like having to dig up other things. But this is actually going to work out for me because there is some clay here. So I will add clay to the resources I'm gathering at the same time. Absolutely should have brought that tank top. I think I was looking around the base though, and I was running low on wood supplies. So there we go. See, we needed this anyway, right? I probably have like a fully grown tree farm just hanging out. Okay, I can probably stop there. I'm not even gonna go that far back due to the dirt. Although, dirt is one of those things that we may need a lot of. I think I have a couple thousand blocks hanging out, but I don't know. We'll see. I might need more. Right, let's get to digging. See where we're at. I'm pretty much just gonna cut a line straight in front of this thing. Yep. There we go. +2 sand every scoop. I'm living large out here. Jump. Does that cover all of the clay? Oh, the clay actually goes out to here. Let's get this in on the dig here. Do we have any scrap? No, we're about to though. It is super interesting how different mining is for me now. It's like, pretty much I haven't set up any, like, serious mines. It's mostly just all been surface. Been devoting all my digging, oops, too far. All my time digging has been devoted to dealing with the base, trying to get that thing opened and ready. Too dark. Too bright. Alright. That should be plenty far. I'll just bring this out to the edge of the clay. So we even get to design our pit that we're taking just for resources. Maybe I should make a design, some sort of shape out of it. This one is pretty large, but it's like, I don't want to have to keep setting things like this up. I just want to get a good sized one, then I can dig on it for a while, and then next time I come out here I can use it again. I think we may have gone too far. No, we're pretty close. And at least in this phase of it, there's some type of goal other than just clearing the space. That doesn't last too long though. Hey everybody, what time is it? 1800? Alright, cool, we got time. Not done, dude. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Love walking zombies. Super love walking zombies. Alright, let's go back this way. Come on. Come on now. Wrong one. It's alright. Who are you? Oh, there's a feral. Hey there, feral man. I'm gonna drink a beer right now before I get stunned. No, drink it! Drink it! Go! Yeah! Get slowed up by your friends. Alright, now it seems like you've messed up my kite. And we got... Oh no! There's zombies! Look at this! They're everywhere, dude! We totally ruined all the things. Let's do this. Ooh, he recovered slower than I imagined he would. Come on! Come on! You got too many hit points, brother! Oh! That's a lucky shot. Well, I'm gonna loot him for his body accidentally gets destroyed. Alright. That was a super lucky shot. I was just like firing into the masses of zombies. Cannot hit that lady. She may, in fact, be invincible. Just saying. You never know. Oh man, I'm not even gonna try to hit the ones that are in front of me anymore. We're aiming for the back. We are aiming for the back. Are you spawning right there, brother? Alright. Oh, that was bad. Our kite is all kinds of messed up. This is bad. I think we just need to get rid of some of these folks here. Especially you! You leg breaking spider! Get away! Oh! Forgot about the spider. Alright. Woo! Oh man, I like me some walking zombies. Oh, too far. Howdy! Would anyone else like to join? My goodness. You got another burner hanging out somewhere. Yep. Clean up the bodies. I don't want to carry that. Am I carrying? Yeah. What I need is some cloth. If y'all would have like some t-shirts and baseball caps and things like that, that would be awesome. I can make some bandages. Ugh. I don't know if I can just throw out duct tape, that's pretty harsh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sure. So nice days to be picking things up. He says while continuing to pick things up. Which can't be helped. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to toss a couple of things. Alright, where were we? Should be a big clear patch. There we go. Ah, yes. What do we need? I could combine those for one extra space. Way too much junk. I'd make a couple bandages, but it wouldn't really matter. I'd still have the cream and then the bandages. So it's not really going to save me any space. Alright, let's back to digging. Doing what we do best here. Although I don't know if I could say that after I did kill myself. Digging out the pit for Horde. Cool. Cool. Now we can just dig. I wonder if I should do... Let me do this real quick. If I'm taking out 2 blocks at a time, it's like I just have to adjust my character less often. It is a bit up close though, isn't it? Oh yeah. All of that delicious sand. My goodness. Just, yeah, I can't even really, I don't know, calculate how many blocks I'm going to need. I mean, I guess I could. I really just go around and measure everything. But right now, it's just like, I need thousands of blocks. many thousands of blocks. We have the entire Horde defense floor. It needs to be done with that, and then all the way around the top of the walls. I mean, I guess that's pretty much all of it, but that is a lot. The Horde defense itself is massive. And I do need to measure it out today. Luckily, I have the center lines already marked, you know, because that's where the tunnels come out and everything like that, so that's fine. So really, I only have to measure half of it. And like, I'm pretty sure there are only 2 measurements that I have to work with, but I do need to kind of like measure each side to make sure. Didn't feel like taking the time to switch to the axe. Oops. Those things aren't bad though. I think they're like 15 wood or something like that. Zombies killed? Yeah. Yeah, at least all the ones that are... We do have a burning zombie nearby. We've killed most of the zombies that are near us. Or are you asking how many I've killed this game? This game I'm at 8,142. Hardworlder, I think we ended at like 16,000, I don't know. We'll say somewhere between 300 and 500. twice as many kills. Only had 160 more days on there, basically. And I may... When is the next Horde night? Is it 336? Maybe? I think so. I think the last one was 329 and then 336 should be the next. So I might need to go take a peek at the Horde defense and make sure it's not all chewed up. I think it's been a while since I've been over there. And I keep hearing that burning zombie over to my left. It's like really faint, and honestly it could be the sound of the sand as I'm digging it up. But I think I hear one. I just can't be bothered to stop and go find out. This is going to be a good little pit by the time we're done. Yeah, I was just looking at how much sand I was, actually getting by digging out there in our sand pit mine thingy, and it was not enough. I spent almost like half the time clearing that layer of like iron and nitrate and oil shale. This, even though I did have to clear some trees on this, like, I only have to do that once. Let me just get a ton of sand. I haven't dug this side out yet, have I? Hey there, lady! Woo! Sorry, I did not mean to, like, super yell into the mic like that. Alright, who do we got here? Who do we got here? Let's gather everybody up. Come on, everybody. Alright. Are y'all good? Ow! Good jerk! Dude! I'm trying to get y'all... Man, my aim is bad. I'm trying to get y'all to a good spot to fight. And you're being jerks about it. Alright, I gotta watch the space that I've got here. Okay. Oh, that was a double headshot. Buckshot. Oh, lady, you seem extra fast. What kind of buffs do you got? And don't be wasting my sand, jerk. Oh, Goomba Stomp. Oops. Boy, reload! I'm infected! What do you mean? Get off! Spider, where are you? Come on, man. You got stopped by a bag of trash. There's only one bag of trash here. If you can't get headshots on them, they have like 10.5 jillion hit points. You'll never kill them. Oh, that was my opportunity! Yeah, take that, jerk! Sweet. Right on. Might as well. A little bit of free food and water. Oh, I'm not thirsty. Okay, cool. Oh yeah. It's like I heard a squish. What's going on? Might as well, right? Where were we? We were interrupted by our zombie friends. Don't really know that they're friends at all, though, are they? Coming over here, running me down. Breaking my sand blocks. I need all that sand, man. Such a huge project we're working on. I looted this thing, right? Yeah. This will help a lot. I will most likely have to go get sand anyway, though. Not sand, clay. I'm gonna get a little bit digging this out, but I'm still gonna have to go get some more. Yeah. Yeah, and I know this is kind of like a lot of digging that we're doing, because we just went and did a bit of mining a couple streams ago. But I'm just trying to get ahead of this. I know I need far more resources than I have available, like by a lot. So I'm just trying to get a little bit of mining done here and there, instead of being like, hey, for today's 4-hour stream, we're going mining. And then we can build. Hey, it's your man's. Hey, Jayo? Oh, Javo. I'm probably mispronouncing that, now that I'm looking at it. My apologies. But welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're just trying to get a bit of mining done. Or, well, I mean, it is mining. We're surface mining. And we'll be heading back to the base to get some work done. We finished, like, clearing out the space for the Horde defense a while back, but I've just been working inside the walls for a while now. And, I haven't gotten to start building on it yet, and I'm very, very excited to do that. It's your man. Okay, well, okay. Word up. Oh, man. Yeah, names are hard. But yeah, I'm just trying to get stocked up on clay and sand so I can make as much adobe as possible. Because we are building this entire base out of adobe, so it will be interesting to see how it holds up. because Adobe's not even as good as cobblestone. It just takes too long to upgrade. Like, I made a pretty good-sized cobblestone base on Horde, but I had a nail gun. So, that was super helpful. It's a lot faster than using a hammer or a wrench, you know? And I think the wrench you have to hit the block like 5 times, and with the hammer it's like 4 or something like that, or 5 and 6 or something like that. Oh, it's your first time playing this game for a while? Oh man, yeah, it's a super fun game. I may or may not play this game a bit too much. Like, we just finished up a series that I was streaming on YouTube. What? Boy! Oh, there they are. Oh, we're back to walking zombies. Cool. Yeah, I just finished up a Twitch series that ended on day 497. We're doing 50-minute days. So it was a really, really long series. Nope. I want all these zombies to clean themselves up. But it was a ton of fun. We built a massive and ridiculous base. It was a fantastic time. Ah! I was looking at chat, trying to use things from the chest. Or the zombies. You had it sitting in your room for a long time? Yeah, look at that. All these bodies can clean themselves up. It's great. We've already got duct tape. Nope! No, you don't! Ah, you jerk. I'm stunned. But yeah, it's definitely a fun one. It's just one that I can keep coming back to. Like, there are times when I'm, like, kind of 7 days out, and I gotta switch over and play some other stuff, but, I don't know, most of the time, I gotta always get in a game. You there! Stay on that pile. We're working on self-cleaning zombies. Nope. Nope! See, it's great. You only have to clean up some of them. Just keep. Oh, I've already got the. I know we're gonna do. I just keep hearing that. Those bodies exploding in the background. Hey, what do you got on you? Oh, it's paint. Oh, wait. Do we need cloth? Cloth. We do not have any, and I don't have space. I could combine these two parts, but I'm just gonna scrap them. Nobody saw that. Alright. We've almost been able to use up all of our aloe cream. I don't know, y'all have junk? What did you have? 1 wood, if we could probably pick that up. Glue. 1 wood, okay. It's all good. Nice. Just go ahead and repair this. Takes 4 steel, man. It's nuts. Alright. And this is kind of like what it was building in the hub city. Like, you know, Hardworlder was a series that we played, you know, after like the first week of in-game time, basically. Actually, no, it was like 2 weeks, wasn't it? Yeah, it took us about that long to get ourselves moved near the hub city, I guess. But, yeah, we did the entire series in the hub city, had our crafting base there, our main build, everything. So it was just like every time I went to work on anything, it was just zombies after zombie. And the base is large enough that it occupies several areas in the game. So we have zombies spawn on multiple sides at once. Have like, I can't remember if this is accurate, but I may have had 2 wandering hordes spawn in at once. I don't know, there were just always tons and tons of zombies. Oh man. Yeah, even though this game is still kind of like an older version of what's going on PC, like, I really feel like there's still a lot for me to do that I haven't figured out how to do yet. There's several different, like, base ideas that I'm kind of wanting to play around with. Do not know if they will work. And it's like, that stuff's kind of what keeps me going. Because I always feel like I can learn something new. I find new ways to put the blocks together. Or like the new series that I just started over on Twitch, we're not going to build a base. We're just going to travel around the map, explore all the cities, loot all the things, and then call it. Like, we'll have maybe, like, minor horde defenses so we can deal with zombies on Horde night, but we're not building a base. So that should be pretty interesting. It's like, kind of in a way, just like teaching me how to play the game in a different way, right? Just like this game, I have no power tools or anything like that, so I have to learn how to play the game differently. You can only utilize certain materials, and it kind of changes what you need to gather for yourself and things like that. Well, hey there, Missy Mermaid. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you're just in time for some super exciting shoveling action. It's nearly as good as it gets, I'm saying. Oh, weird. I realize my stream is not updating. It says I've been streaming for 39 minutes now. But I started streaming like an hour and a half ago? Have I been streaming? No, there's no way. Have I been streaming that long? Hey, you can dig it. Right on. A nice, soothing shovel action here. Rather low stakes gameplay. Just sit back and relax. Yeah, let me go ahead and remember that I watch stream on YouTube, and I never get his live notifications. I get notifications when he posts a video, but whenever he's live, it doesn't even show on my homepage. I have to go to his channel, before I can see it. It's really weird. And like, he's a, extremely like regular schedule, or a streamer. He's a pretty set schedule and everything. And so I generally just know that he's there. I just have to go to his channel to find it. Oh, you're relaxing? Cool. Oh, sweet. Sweet jar of honey. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think YouTube is being weird. People have been talking about it a bit. Basically it's like a lot of it's automated right now because people aren't going into work as much, so I think that may have something to do with it. people were talking about videos being taken down for copyright infringement when they didn't have anything on there and stuff like that. So yeah, I think YouTube is just being a bit wonky. And yeah, it looks like I have been streaming for almost an hour and a half. I gotta get back to the base, man. I'm just digging this whole time. Yeah. Alright, so I would like to get at least another stack. Like, I want a full stack here. Take 2 back. Because a full stack of sand makes me 1,000 adobe blocks. And that is not going to be enough to do much. So if I can go back with 2 stacks, I can at least make 2,000 blocks. Although, I do have to have a matching amount of clay, right? What have you missed? Not much, really. I kind of, at the beginning of the stream, I just walked around the base a little bit, kind of looked at what we had done yesterday. Then got myself all ready and came out to the desert. Started digging. Decided the place I was digging was not as efficient as it could be, and I moved over and started in a new spot. And here we are, digging it up. Right next to our old friend, the Hub City. Yeah, just hanging out. Kinda. It's like I realize how much digging I actually need to do. Like, I need to spend many, many hours just digging, you know, gathering resources. Because I'm just out here with, you know, the shovel and the pickaxe, right? But what I've been trying to do is just spread it out. You know, come dig for a while, go back do building and stuff like that. And that's why I was pretty hyped about working on the towers and the pathways, because I didn't need Adobe for any of that. So I could do some work in the base and then, you know, come back out, do some more mining. And, yeah, now we're actually working on the Horde defense, though, or we will be when we get back. So our Adobe supplies are about to vanish, all our sand, all our clay. We will never, ever go through all of the stone that we have. So, that's good, I guess. I have a trader nearby who has a cement mixer there, and I'm just saying, I could be like, what's this thing do? And maybe accidentally just dump all of my stone into it. And then be like, wow, I have a bunch of sand now. This is awesome. Do some like super magic device. No. Accidents happen, yeah. It's like, I was carrying 30,000 stone on me for no reason. I decided to stop by the trader and oops, it all fell into the cement mixer. And now it's sand. Isn't that nuts? Who knew? Let's see where we're at. Hey, we're getting close. We need about 90 more scoops. The heavy load, anybody would trip? Yeah. Oopsies! Hey, I've got the resources I need. Sweet. We'll call it streamer luck. But yeah, it would literally save me like 10 hours of digging. And just take some stone over there. Like I said, I know this is a very large patch that I'm working with here. I'm just gonna grab this one layer. Actually, I'll probably stop right at 2 stacks. And just take that back with me. And this will be my new patch for digging. Where are we at? Okay. We still need like, what was it, like 24? Something like that. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, I guess we could just stop right there, right? 5988. I don't know. Let's just go over. Oh, it's only. Why was I thinking it was 20? Oops. There we go. Okay, we're good. That should be a minute plenty. I definitely don't have the space to pick up anything as far as the airdrop goes, though. I mean, it could just be fun stuff that I could read and whatnot. But I have a feeling. I have a feeling if I go in here, I'm gonna end up fighting a bunch of zombies. No! Markers! I'm having trouble here. Let's remove that. My goodness. Save waypoint. Tent looking thing. There we go. And yeah, I'm not really feeling a super battle right now. Oh, I took my animal hide poncho from my mine. I mean, my mining's right over there. I could just go drop it off. Whatever. I'm getting back to my base. If I need one, I'll make another one. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I'm not sure how much I'm going to be using that mine anymore. There's a cop. Stay out here. They get all super angry. Start spitting at you. They're mostly just super jerks. Why not? We'll take the one wood. Alright. I was trying to get like mostly outside of the hub city, like up on the hilltop here. Almost everybody is going to be walking, but rather not have to deal with them. Especially like a feral or a bear come running at me. Or a dog. My goodness. Nobody likes dogs. I got all these treasures up top. Should go get those sometime. I think like 2 of them are out in the wasteland though. I'm not a big fan of that. Man, this map is so cool! That's just awesome. I love the way this thing is set up. Man, that would be so much fun. Totally gonna run into that bear I saw earlier. It's alright. Man, that is so cool. Also be kind of cool to like build like a base just kind of tucked in and surrounded by these. I mean, that's huge, though. Like, these roads are 2 city blocks apart. That is a rather large space to try to cover. One of these days, we'll head in there. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot of need for it. It's basically like in this series, like, I don't really need most of the stuff I could get out of there. There'd be some cool stuff here and there, but, you know, I've already got, 600 weapons of all the ones that I'm using. And I'm not using any power tools, no mini bike, I don't need any cars for, like, gas or anything like that. I have other ways to get mechanical parts and lead pipes and all of that. Oh. Wait, didn't we have 1 free space? What did I do with it? Shenanigans! What did I put in there? Oh, 8 sand. Worth like nearly $1,000. Oh, what am I doing though? Check it out. Hold up. I just need... Scrap it. Thank you. Need 6 cloth. Ah. Nope. Well. Alright, now I only need 4 cloth. Oh, jeez, what am I doing? I'll put that back. I will grab those night vision goggles. Oh my goodness. It'll take a 6-pack of Nick Fountains. Yeah, if we come across some zombies, we will definitely try to get some of those. I'm glad this is a good lunch break for you. Nice and peaceful. Yeah, we could use a little action. Here's a POI. Potentially action-packed. Oh! There we go. And a 1. The aim is so weird on this game. She maintained her face. I clipped her in the jaw. You're always down? Right on. Oops. Oh, what do you mean? Thought I had that for sure. I just mistimed his... Man. I am really bad with the hunting rifle. That's why we have a club. There we go. Your blood pressure just dropped 10 points. Nice. Oh yeah. Getting them all. Oh, I don't have... That's right, I don't have space for the cloth. I guess I could leave it crafting until I get home, you know. Also, I'll probably just toss it out. Is that everybody? Oh, we're too tall. Gotta wait for all that junk to despawn. Hey! So nice out here. This jar is still spinning around. Sweet! I'm just not a fan of leaving things all stacked around the map. The game does keep track of that stuff. It's so nice. Yeah, nice and peaceful after the slaughter. Poor zombies. Never saw it coming. Not sure why I'm just like following the gravel path here. I think I'm good to just run straight back to my base. Alright. This will be good. This will kind of give me an understanding of the terrain the zombies are going to have to deal with heading to the base, depending on how far away they spawn. Trees! We'll see how much of the base you can see, if any at all, when you get to the top of the hill. You should be able to see it due to the size of the thing, but it's not considered distant terrain yet. Ugh. No, we can't see any of it. It's like it doesn't even exist. That's a bummer. Did you see that huge section just disappear? Look at this. Look how much we've changed. Oh my gosh. The game's like, oh yeah, there's no longer a mountain here. Mobby. Awesome. It's huge. It might be too huge. I'm like starting to get a lot of issues just being at the base now. Because it can't load in all at the same time. It's unfortunate. But this is what we need to measure out today. Figure out how we're doing this. Okay. I just kind of wanted to make sure we didn't have any zombies. But yeah, when I look into the base, we have issues. Go bigger. Yeah, I'm honestly kind of worried about this. I wonder if we finally have too many candles. So I did have a save file get like this one time, and then it just started crashing. Like, I had to go through and remove all of my lighting before I could play it again. This isn't nearly as bad, but things are not looking good. Which is rather unfortunate. So we just got this place looking sharp. Definitely a fan of the way it's turning out. Oops, too far. And it just makes sense to me to clear this area out. It's just kind of an awkward slope leading into the front of the garden shack. And like the front two windows on the northwest side are blocked by dirt. You can't even see in there. I am seriously considering taking these down. Like, I know torches are probably not like my biggest concern here, but I know they do cause a lot of frame loss. Why can I not pick you up? What the? Game, give it to me! Oops. Yeah, I really like this room as well. Like, I like the torches, but if I take them down and that kind of fixes things, then hopefully I can just throw some candles in there and it'll be good to go. Oh, we did get more than a stack of clay, which is deluxe nice. Alright, I just needed a little bit of space to work with here. Yeah, this is getting pretty bad over here. I think I may have to kind of rethink how I'm lighting things. I love light so much, and the game really struggles with it. No, it's still pretty bad. Okay. Not as bad looking to the north. You got all of these here. I don't know, I may have to go and just like increase the spacing between them and decrease the overall number of candles that I have. Because as cool as it looks, like if it breaks the game, it doesn't matter. This looks really cool. Yeah, I think the base struggles, or the game struggles to load in the base. It is rather large at this point. Oh, that must be hollow under there. My bad. That's as high as we can get for right now on this. If only I could handle it, yeah. A lot of space to work with, which is nice. I think the garden kind of fits in well where it is, but I would like to clear the dirt in front of it so you can actually see the front of the building. Yeah, I think it's the candles. I think there's too many. We have a lot. We do have a lot. It's kind of something I've been wondering about. I've never placed too many candles, you know, to get it to the point where it would break my game. But I may be reaching that point. It's just kind of like maybe the size of the base coupled with all of the candles because we have them up here on the surface. Oh yeah, I forgot about this as well. We have them in here. We have a candle in each of those like spots. It's like that corner right there is just really bad when I look up there. Oh yeah, and then we have them down here as well. And these ones are spaced out like pretty far. I want to say it's 5. Geez, come on, game. Yeah, these are every 5. So I might have to go up top and do that, just reducing the overall number of candles that I have. So I think I've kind of reached the... Oh, that's the wrong side of the ladder. I've kind of reached the limit on that. But it looks so cool! Look at it! Look at it! Oh, man. Alright. I have a bunch of junk. But I bet this dude is hungry, huh? We need to go get some food. And just kind of drop off some of this stuff real quick. Eye candy, yeah. Is eye candy gonna break my game? It looks like we have candles down here as well, right? Like, I've just been kind of going nuts. I probably have a few hundred candles about the base right now. I could use a new club. Oh, man. Bow looks fine. Anyway, I need to take a short break. So I am going to hop off for a few minutes. Yeah, it shouldn't take me too long. And then we will be getting back and working, I guess, like looking over the pillars. And then, yeah, having a Horde night, 336 coming up tomorrow. Anyway, I'll see y'all in just a few. Alrighty, I am back. Thank you for your patience. Oh, I missed Miss Mermaid. My apologies. And thank you, Lorvex. Fury. Thank you, Fury, for being on top of the message there. Yes, indeed, the Horde tomorrow. Or today, because it's midnight. Alright. So oddly enough, oil shale just goes straight into our trader chest. Where 3,360 is worth $246. So it's really not worth much. Do I have any leather? Okay, that thing's worth 1,200 bucks. Those things are fantastic. Oh dang! My junk animal hide poncho is worth 500 bucks? Oh dang. Welcome back to one. Oh man, I missed Ms. Mermaid's message too. Oh, okay. Bye, Ms. Mermaid. We'll see you again soon. I'm certain of it. Alright. Oh, don't forget this game, no 9mm. Thank you. Excuse me. Got that, and that, and hopefully I'm making some steel tools up top. Where do I even have clothes? Oh, here we go. Oh man, I don't play this save file enough. Do not play this one enough. Actually, we're going to take the wood with us. So we'll probably need it to build something. Alright, that's good. And I guess I'm just going to leave the torches down. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. So we don't have very much sand or lead in here. Or clay, whatever. So what we have up top is basically it. And we might need this to make glass blocks. We have 17,000 glass in here. That's a reasonable amount, but that's not a ton. Let's go this way. This is the hatch I actually need to come out of. I guess if I want to be right by my chest. My chest, oh good is. But yeah, look at this, like, we're running towards the base. We start losing frames, and lots of them. Oof. Man. Alright. What are we looking at? Stone would probably be pretty rocking. Let's grab some of that. Okay, we are going to make... Guess I could probably use a pickaxe and a shovel, though. Oof. That was a lot of resources real fast. Oh nice, we have a ton of dirt as well. Maybe we can work on the top of the Horde defense while we're at it. And I'm just going to go with 100 pillars. Like, I had considered using 50 pillars instead, but I think the 100 pillars are going to just look better. I mean, they both work. It's the same. I think the 50s allow zombies to pass through a bit more easily. Yeah, it's not so bad with the frames over here. Actually, that's not bad. Wait, why is it when I'm standing up here, it's not bad? Maybe the base finally loaded in. Do-do-do. Just kind of have to decide. I almost don't like the way this hangs down so far. Oh, and that one's a mix. Oh, I forgot these are just the wedge tips on the side, so it's only half. It's all weird, man. I do not know what I want to use for these yet. This is the angle I like the most. I think this one just looks awkward. Wonder what would happen if... Oh, I don't know why I didn't do that. I should have moved the side ones up. Hold on. I don't know how high they stack to. We'll give them 2 spaces. But I don't have my hammer. Oh, I do have my hammer. Good job, me. That was mainly why that one looked weird. Ooh, jeez. What block is this? So we have full blocks. Is this just a ramp block? And then a wedge block underneath? Important questions to be answered. It just looks weird. I know it would extend further, and so it would kind of look more like this, and only having these pop out, you know, every section where the arrow slits are. But I have no idea. Alright, let's go down. We don't even have a whole lot of time. Perfect! Yep, dog run straight up the hill, so seems to work quite well. I don't know if I can jump down here, though. I think that's a bit too far. I'm sorry, dogs. I just can't. I can't. There's nothing I can do about this. Maybe down to here? Then go deal with them? I still think this is a good idea. I'm probably... whatever. Good. Alright, dogs. Go. Do we risk it? With my awful aim? Do we risk trying to use the hunting rifle? The reload time is pretty bad, so we cannot miss. And we do have to be aware of how close this buddy is. How you doing, buddy? Oh, I missed! See, this is what you can't do. You can't do it! You can't afford it! Oh, I'm all over the place. All over the place. Man, dogs, tell you what. So we'll probably have some more coming through here. Hey, quit breaking my wall, you jerk! Look at this! Look at them! All these zombies coming over here. You know this isn't ready yet. This is not open for zombie fighting. We're still in like stage 1 building process here. I'll need to calm down. I need to calm down with that bad aim though. It's a lot easier when you have like semi-automatic or automatic weapons. I can miss 3 or 4 shots real quick and it doesn't matter a whole lot. So next 3 or 4 should hit them. I should have made my way over there. There were 3 dogs, right? Oh, whatever. They despawn pretty quickly. I'm not too worried about it. Apparently I should be making their ponchos. Oops. Oh no, I did make them all. Cool. I got some like level 140 something poncho and it's worth like 500 some odd dollars. It's nuts. So that flagstone is our center line. Frames. Look at all that dirt. Oh man. That's a lot of dirt. That's super fun. I bet you never heard anyone be so excited about dirt before. Alright, so first pillar here. 4. Oh, there's only a 4 tab. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's just measure it. I'm actually gonna lay down a whole set. Six, 47, 48, 49, 50. Oh my goodness. So 60. Neat. It's an even number. Okay, hold up. Although, having a pillar every 6 blocks, we should be able to fit 10 in there. Alright, we gotta get into the notebook of gaming. We gotta take notes. Normally, I don't have to worry about this as much because everything's even. I measure one side, all the rest are the same. Great. This base is not that way. Okay. So this is the northeast side. Okay. We're gonna do the same thing here, I guess. 7, 13. Ah, 19. Ah, I went too far. What was it, 55? 50? 49? So what would that make this, 48? Oh, man. See, already, like, this stuff doesn't line up. Now, it's even, I believe, from this point here to here. Yeah, I think this is even all the way around. Man, it's just so hard to tell. This thing is just so weird. $48. So we have 60 going that way, 48 going this way. Neat. Sorry. $49. 49.50. Okay, cool. Did not account for that. So the north side is 111 meters as far as the pillars go. So you have 60 to that side, 50 to this side, and 1 block for the center. This is as big as like a city block, like a hub city block. Okay, and I did stop here. Like I'm stopping right at the pillars for these measurements. Let me move these. These were like a huge pain last time. It's way easier if I can just walk backwards and lay down the frames. This is my center line? Okay. I guess we can just walk back from here, right? What? Okay, so it's 52. 58. That's super weird. What have I done? Alright. There's 50. No way. Is it 40? No way. This is so messed up. This is like so messed up. Okay, it is. It is what it is. I need to start making some more frames. This is basically gonna give me the dimensions of my floor. And then I can actually calculate how many Adobe blocks, roughly it's gonna take to do this. Man. Oh yeah, I wanted to make some more of these, didn't I? Oh yeah, so it's like 107 for the west side, 111 for the north side. Excuse me. Now, this, I think that's all I needed to measure. I think that's all I need. Because the west to east door matches. This should be, if I measure straight across, it should measure out to be the same as the north side, right? Because the lines are straight from north to south, and then east to west, And we can find this out just by measuring this one section right here. If that's the case, then we're done measuring, because we'll know exactly how long all the sides are. And I already know my answer here, but so I'll do that. So this should match the northwest half, right, at 50. Eight, 39, 40, 4, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay, so yeah, we have all of our measurements done. I should have done these. Well, it doesn't matter. Oh, which reminds me, the west side is 108, not 107. So I have to add in one block for the center line. Okay. Man, that is a whole lot of doing. My goodness. Cool. Well, that That went a lot faster than I had imagined it would. Yeah, I got to looking at it and I was like, wait a minute. This line, you know, from south all the way to north is straight and same on the west side. So if the lengths of the north side are what they are, 111, then the south side has to be the same. And so we measured north and west, and that gives us south and east, right? Good times. Alright, this is a mess. What do I even do here? The main thing that I was wanting to set up is like an even pattern, right? I don't want to have like 4 spaces between pillars here and 5 over there or something like that, you know? So finding something that will work for all of the spaces. Excuse me. Yeah, then things can just be kind of uniform. So that would be 3, 4, 7, about 11. Yeah, good call. Make it even number. Make it an even number out there, why don't you? Alright. So it's, wait, did I measure from here? Or there? So I measure from here, then it's actually 11. Oops. Oh yeah, 11. Good call. Alright. Non-sarcastically, good call. Man, that makes me nervous. But it would be nice to get the supports in before I fix all of this. Or attempt to fix it anyway. So if we can figure out how we want this done, then everything will be set up and, you know, stable, at least, right? And then I can try to put that thing back together as best I can. But yeah, I think the 100 pillars are just going to look better. Like the 50 pillars are kind of neat, but for how massive this base is, for sure, like it would just look like toothpicks, you know, from afar. Toothpicks holding up a mountain. And I believe this space, yeah, these are left due to the floor being here. So pillars have to stop there. They should be 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then floor, yeah. But I can't really figure out the floor until I figure out the pillars, right? Because I have to figure out spacing for spikes. So let's do so. Let's do so right now. 4 spaces in between is going to be wicked hard to work with. Let me look at this. That's not right. How are we doing this? Sorry, if you're just watching, you probably are not entirely sure what I'm talking about. So there can't be a space here. So it'd be like that. Okay. Oh, jeez. Totally skipped those first 2 rotations, didn't I? Okay. This is roughly the amount of space that is required for each of these setups. Sorry. It's a little bit awkward to see with this right here, but these frames, if I can get them in the right spot, these frames sticking up are spikes. It kind of represents spikes. They would be set down into here. We would have 5 spikes in each section. It's 5. Oh. If I use the floor blocks underneath the pillars, right? Hey, whoa. Game, no. Wait, why the fog? It says I've only been streaming for 115 minutes. Did it get desynced again? How long has it actually been? It says 2 hours ago, so there's no way of telling. Yeah, I guess we're around that time. Wait, what am I doing? But basically, I could just put the spike pits right in between the pillars, right? I think 5 is just going to be kind of weird. I mean, we could measure it out and look at it. So, I mean, we have one here. 5. So all those frames that were in my way earlier, apparently I had already done this. There. Four, 5, 6. So I would actually need pillars right there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so these would look off. I think using this measurement isn't going to allow it to sync up at the end. Let's continue. Okay. Four, 5. So it is off by 1. That's harsh. There's like, I don't know, there's a reasonable amount of weight over the center, but not a ton. So I'm wondering if I could just adjust it, right? Count from the outside in. Then it would be off in the center. And there would probably be an extended gap. I don't know, let me look at this. Alright. So I haven't tried this one yet. Okay. So there need to be a pillar here. So that'd be 6. I don't like either of those. Like, I don't know. The whole thing's gonna look kind of weird anyway, but that's just gonna. It just feels like it's gonna make the whole thing lopsided. It's gonna be a little bit weird. What's up? Just getting here doing some measuring. Trying to figure out how to place pillars, I guess. Really? Come now. Come now. I'm measuring. You jerk. Anyway, probably the easiest way to deal with them, I guess, is with the shotgun. I'm trying not to, like, shoot all of this stuff. Oh, I guess I could stand out here. It'd make more sense. You jumped so high. Quit standing in front of my stuff. Oi! Oi! Never mind! Put the shotgun away! Bunch of jerks. Oops. I'm trying not to damage all this stuff and stab the ground. Hey, bladed weapons, level 90. When we reach 100, we can stop chopping bodies up. I'm sure we don't really need much of what we're getting out of there anymore. Alright. Now, where were we? Oops. That one space, right? Okay. 2, 3, 4, and there would be a pillar here if I spaced it that way. So let's leave this for a second. Let's do the same spacing from the other side. Look at this nonsense I've built already. My goodness. Okay. So we have a pillar here and here. Still a 3-2 gap difference. And that gives us 6 spaces. And I don't really enjoy having 4 spaces between them. And this is just the left to right spacing. We haven't even started trying to space from the inside to the out. Well, I mean, I guess we only have to go to right here, though, so that'll be simple enough. What if I alternate? Like, let's say leaving the first gap at 5, since we already have that built in place here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Let's start another set. Oh, jeez. 6. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 gap, and then 1, 5. 2. Interesting how some of these are lining up. So I'd want to have an even spacing from here. Man, I don't even know if this is even going to work. Zooms in on the seahorse. Hello. Welcome back. I assume this is a very quick zooming in and out. 4. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. It's like 7. Man. It's that fast. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out spacing. Oh, it's Horde Night. Gotta go. Yeah, just trying to figure out how to space the pillars out. Oh, let me up. Let me up. I gotta go. I've gotta go now. Yeah, this looks cool, doesn't it? Making some progress. Ah! Go, go, go. I know. I'm doing it. I'm doing it as fast as I can. At least the sky hasn't started changing colors yet, right? There, all of it, all of it, all of it. It's gotta go. Just do it that. We'll do it that. What do we got? We're good. Let's go. Run! We're running, running, running. Bullets, bows, and beer. Mm-hmm. Oh, come on. It's tempting to jump off the ladder and then try to grab it again as I get back down there. I need to just a little drop hatch. Everything's turning red. Alright, where's that magnum at? We'll just grab that. Sweet, we've got 50 of those. Good times. Repair kits. Okay. Magnum, hunting rifle. Cool, we're good on that. Alright, we're good. Bandies. Bandies! Need 2 of those. Ah! I'm somewhat excited as well, but I am lagging behind. Oh, I still have my bow on me. Ah, whatever. I'll try to remember to grab it at the end of Horde Night. Oh yeah, check the base out. Isn't it cool looking? No. it needs a lot of work, but we're getting there. Alright, let's go. I think last Horde Night I didn't even have a chance to fight the zombies on the Horde defense itself. I think I was so late to the Horde Night I had to fight them in the street. Ah, the base is gone. Dang it. Super groovy. Ah, I didn't realize what time it was. Go, go, go. I'm a jerk trying to look at my base. I'm gonna freeze to death. Alright, we're here. Whew. Alright. Oh, how quiet of a Horde Night start is that? What do you mean, game? Don't rob me of my sound effects. Or these should be the other way around, yeah? And I still haven't gone around and flattened out the area around the base. I didn't do the normal scream that they do at the beginning of Horde Night. That's happened like twice now in recent memory. I don't know if it was the same game or not, but it has definitely happened twice now. We got our cop already? I should have waited on that shot. First cop. Hey there, brother. Oh, we got another cop? Where you at? Oh, I could have swore I heard another one. Okay, better step up. Yeah, it's struggling a bit. There we go, there's my zombies. I knew I had some crawlers inbound. Need some carnage. There's a little bit of that. Too much caffeine. Yeah, I don't know if the carnage is going to help you calm down there. The too much caffeine. Oh, thanks. Yeah, split and crossbow bolts are really, point and click. They tend to take care of themselves. Just randomly shoot. As long as you're somewhat near, you're alright. Oh, man. Died right before I shot him. And then I think I actually missed because he's... Alright, I must have a bunch of crawlers coming in, or I got zombies stuck. Cop! You have to close into the one, you're good. Alright. Oh, there it is. Oh no! Oh, no, you need to die! Alright, we're good. Oh, it's just a jiggly cop. And he is not actually alive. Alright, here pretty soon we'll go ahead and hop down. I really am just trying to get, I'm always trying to get a bit of experience with this hunting rifle. It's the only rifle that I've got, so if I want to level it up by use, it takes forever. But we're doing our best here, right? Doing our best getting it done. Oh, man. See, I'm freezing. I knew it. Man, the crawler's always... Oop, jeez, I didn't mean to fire that. Crawler's always slowing me down. Alright. My aim is terrible. Yeah, it's midnight. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Oh yeah, I probably should have cleaned some of these folks out. Nice. Oh. Woo! leveling up that heavy armor. Ooh. Oh, I got stuck on something. It's probably a body. It's a body. Dog! Don't play around with dogs. Ew, that was gross, dude. Oh, she's still alive? I shoot her both arms off. I did. Ow! You jerk! Dog! Oh, I'm bleeding out! Dog! Why? Always. We're still kind of freezing, so this is not, like, super cool. Ah, see, this is why I need to lower the ground right there, because they keep getting stuck on it. It's no fun. Oh no, it just lost their legs! Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's terrible. Sorry. Sorry about that, lady. Oh, I was trying to get her on the way through. Oh, she didn't turn. Right on. Oh geez, she's only got one arm left. Could be a feral behind us. It is indeed a feral. So we're switching to the Magnum. Let's get a reload, because we have two ferals coming. Let's drink a beer. We're only slightly freezing, we're good. Ooh. Nope. Don't lag me up. Shoot him in the face. Oh man. Alright, taking your loot and I'm running. I'm pretty sure your body would have been destroyed. Look at all these crawlers. Where's that dog at? I mean, we got people stuck at the other horde. No, come on, y'all. Oh, see, I just need to real quick drop some frames around this thing. It would help tremendously. Dog! Another cop. It's so funny when the projectile vomit from the cop. Hey, we just capped out. We are now max level. Yeah, it's funny when it just like hits the corpses that haven't turned into corpse blocks yet and sends them flying. It's a good time. Oh, I will, Mr. Mermaid. Thank you very much. Thank you for hanging out. Hopefully you got a few good shots in here and there. We're doing alright. We are doing alright. Okay. I hope you got that one. He's gonna pop. Cool. That works for me. This is a good time, except for like the spikes you end up with many crawlers. Get both of those spiders and the dog. Oops. You're most welcome. I need beer. Oh, oh man, I mistimed that pretty badly. Alright, cops, 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 everywhere. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Okay, I'm glad he died. Let's see if we can get a group photo. What's that? Hey, still alive! Alright, well, took 3 exploding crossbow bolts, but I think we killed 5 zombies, one of them being a cop. So I'm down with that. Wrecked. It's fun when you can get that timing down right. It's a good time. I definitely don't get it, you know, super often, but makes you look cool. Hey, Spider-Man, what you doing? 34 degrees. We're still doing alright. Ah, it's nearly 4 a.m. Oh, thought you had me. Nope. He almost did have me. There we go. Man, I love this gun. I love this gun so much. It is a good time. Okay, I was gonna say, don't make me waste another one of those. Oh, that was lucky. Just like clipped him right in the face. Just kind of like bringing some of the bodies down this way a little bit. They're getting stuck up on there. Good job. We probably have a bunch of crawlers coming in because it doesn't. Yeah, there's at least one right. Oh, jeez, one right there. No, get away! And shotguns are super dangerous around. If you were trying to get the loot from all of the bodies, they will totally wreck your bodies. Oh, get away from my feet! It's my feet, you jerk. I'm stunned. And I'm bleeding out. And I'm infected. Dude, just... How many hit points do you have? Alright, alright, alright. Oh my gosh! I mean, I was trying to level up my heavy armor skill, right? Man, I got wrecked. I totally got trapped there for a second. That was close. I'm glad I have good armor and stuff. Okay, that was him. It's so nice that they go back to being walking zombies after that. 'Tis a fantastic time. Oh, I haven't even, like, barely even used this thing. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We did it! Good job, us. We are awesome. We're also gonna freeze to death. So over here, when we start cutting up the bodies in the burnt forest, we're gonna start heating up. But most of what we're going to be dealing with, we're going to be in the forest biome, and apparently it is rainy over there right now. So, I'm going to bundle up a little bit. I've got this. Let's just do that. Oh man, what? Check that out. Super fancy red puffer coat. Allow me to keep wearing my shorts and t-shirt. Plus 40 is no joke. I guess I could have dropped some of that stuff off, huh? Well, we do have to drop a gun off anyway to put the knife in a spot, so let's do that. Yeah, I need to lower this. The zombies get caught on that. It's only like, it's like half a block, maybe. And they get to right here and then they're done for. See, I was like, not even running. Just like walk up it. Yeah. Definitely why you have to build for the zombies, in a way. Yeah, man, I'm just going over like the pillar design and it's driving me nuts. Having everything being different lengths is like super weird. And like the 50 and 60 is a bit more manageable, but 58 and 49 is super weird. Like, how do you manage that? It's like 50 and 60, I mean, if I did a 4 gap on all of them, so it'd be a pillar every 5th block, then it should just be like a difference of 2 additional pillars, right? Everything should pretty much line up the same, no worries. But the 58 by 49 is just like, what do you mean? What do you even do with that? Kind of like grabbing everything up real quick, and I'm just gonna like go through and like deal with all of it at once. I super wish you could take bullets apart. Okay. Did I not beat? I guess not. Like, I thought I had done that. A lot of this stuff's probably gonna stack. Just kind of leave it for now. Oops. This skirt will not stack though. I don't know. I always grab the quests and challenges and stuff, and then I don't end up doing them. Like maybe every once in a while, when I'm running forges a bunch, I'll pull out some Silence of the Lambs quest or something like that. Or right now, I'm going to a snow biome. Maybe I'll grab a lumberjack one. But that requires that you carry an axe with you, and that it be a pretty good axe at that. I don't know. Maybe I generally have it just like on survivalist difficulty, and so lumberjacks take a lot of chops. Of course, you like weaken them up with a different weapon, and then go in with the axe. But I don't know, I'm sure you could get in there with an axe and just chop them down if they had less hit points. It would do less damage to you. And so, like, what I've been thinking is, like, when I get these schematics, like, I'm reading them for the gunsmithing bonus, right? So just go ahead and read that. But that's like a rocket launcher schematic, right? We're not using any of that stuff. So the way I look at that is, like, those are, like, science fiction, right? This dude, like, found some science fiction magazines or something like that. Like science fiction weapons magazines. And so he's just like, oh man, that's a really cool idea. Maybe one of these days, if the world hadn't been destroyed, we would have eventually got to this level of technology. Right. Did I already get the bullets out of that? Yeah. Woo! Eventually I'll be tossing all of this rotting flesh and bones out. I mean, if you knife up bodies on a regular basis, you're gonna be stocked up on bones pretty quickly. After every horde night, you're knifing up, I don't know, even like, 30 zombies or something like that, 30, 40 zombies. That's gonna add up really fast. Like, how much glue do you actually need? It's the only thing they're good for. I don't have frames on me, do I? I remember, I don't know, what was it, last Horde night or the one before that? Some zombies got stuck in there. Started tearing things up. Bunch of jerks. Alright, and so now we'll be seeing our inventory in the Burnt Forest. So most likely we are going to start overheating here. We're in this fancy puppet coat of ours. Oh, sweet. Thanks for the jar of honey. Sweet. Go scoop up some more bodies. Hey, got a cop. Sandwiches and a gun. Yeah, I know. See, we were just starting to get too hot from being over there. I thought there was... I could have swore I saw another body out here just a second ago. No, whatever. We got plenty in here. Let's work our way into the center here. More cops. Could have sworn his body would have been destroyed. 1, 2, 1, 2, okay. You can reach in 2 spaces from the outside. Not super reach, but then you do have to think that's 6 meters. Or I mean, 2 meters. Wow. Maths and things. I was thinking of height and feet. It's a terrible thing. This whole feet and inches business. It's a mess. Oops. Bunch of junk zombies. Always complaining about having too much stuff most of the time. Yeah, these spikes are starting to get a bit worn. I need to step out here one of these days. But, I mean, we do have a good bit of time now. So, probably won't be out here messing with this anytime soon. Ah, come on. Yeah, especially these ones, like, right in the center. You're kind of like really messed up. Well, I guess they're a little off center. Whatever. Hey, all of this sham. Delicious. Yeah, and like these down the pathway, I should get that cleared out. This stuff is super weird. Like I got stuck in here one time and it like teleported me along this track all the way up to the front. It was like really weird. The game was just not digging having me here. It's almost like you can move super fast in that channel. Flashlight. Woo! Oh man, that is a lot of junk. A lot of this stuff is just gonna stay here though. Oh yeah, I should probably get my gun, crossbow bag, ammo. I'm carrying jars, aren't I? There's some more jars. Should be good. I've got like 10 jillion oil in the base, and that's why I'm not worried about grabbing that. Where's the... I could have swore I had forged iron out here. Oh well. I use that stuff to like repair the bars if ever is needed. But they're pretty sturdy. They can take a lot of like shots, the projectile attacks from cops. Ooh. Alright. I don't even think I'm keeping animal fat in there at all for crafting. Nope, I'm selling vitamins now, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Okay. That's all for sale, for sale, for sale. What's your blood bags worth? No sell price? Okay. Oh, I did forget the glass. Those add up. Like, I have 100 of those. Like, I don't think they're worth, you know, a ton. There we go. Blood bags. We have 133 blood bags. We can make more medkits than we will ever need. Honestly, that wouldn't be too hard to do. We just have to make some duct tape. We got tons of grain alcohol. Make bandages and duct tape. I think that's all we need. And just the regular bandages, right? Man, it's been a long time since I've made a medkit. How do you make one of those things? Blood bag, alcohol, regular bandage, and duct tape. Yeah, one of each. Yeah, we can make a ton. Well, I guess 133 to be exact. Most of this stuff is super easy to make. Do need to drop those bullets though. 9mm, can't use them. Cannot use them. What are we up to? 175? We just we just sold a stack of 500 not too long ago. Let's see. $78. Let's eat a blueberry pie. A veggie stew. Drink some goldenrod. Oh yeah. If we were even getting close to losing a point of wellness due to all those hits we took at the Horde night there, probably just cleared that back up. It's like you do have a cap. Like it seems like there's a point that you reach that it stops keeping track of the accumulation. But if it goes, like if you get hit by zombies and stuff like that, it will start going down and you can lose a point. And so every once in a while, like I just try to make sure that I eat something or drink something that gives me wellness, even though I'm at max wellness, just to make sure if I've taken some damage and I'm gonna be losing wellness sometime, that would probably just keep me topped off there. Man, the base is so gnarly. Oh, I mean, maybe there's some zombies spawning in or something. It doesn't seem as laggy as it was earlier today. That was before the fog. It's really weird. I'm not sure what's up with this. All I know is I don't want to have to change this because it looks freaking cool. And yeah, I want to be able to see the garden shack. Like, I like that thing. So I think I am just going to, like, dig all of this out. Just clear this whole area, open it up, make it kind of like a, some sort of courtyard hangout spot. We'll have plants and benches and such. But yeah, I want to be able to see that thing. And the rest of these, it's like the building will be on top of the land there. The main house will be kind of, the highest portion here. I'm trying to figure out how to make this work where I can have something here and over here and just have them connected in some way without like interfering with this walkway too much. $80. Is that really all I have left? I mean, I assume that could be correct, seeing as I've laid down several hundred of them. I don't know why I went to recipes that way. That's like probably the longest way to find your wood frame recipe. Okay, I'm not even going to take anything right now. Do like that these are all hooked up now. They all look good. They're upgraded. I'll need to, I guess, upgrade that one block. I'm going to leave them wooden, though. One wooden block at each part of the hallway. And that's just where you come out at the, well, from the surface, I guess. Alright. Man. Alright, so Right? 2, 3. Now that was if I was going with a 3 space. There's absolutely no way that would go with that. Right. So this is kind of like the advantage of having the pillars every 5. Well, one, it's kind of like, you know, recommended for weight-bearing support systems. I'm going to have a pretty considerable amount of weight, as I may even have more than, I think 5 will be good once we get it all set up though. But yeah, this gives me basically the exact amount of space that I need to build this little spike box. Right? Let me just take these out. I think it's more confusing having them there than not. Because this is what it's going to look like. So we're going to have these with spikes in them, right? So 5 spikes. Yeah. And then we'll have pillars around them. So that'll allow me to kind of like build in between these spaces, right? Like kind of using this as like the border, and then we could even set, man, I should have grabbed all my frames. Oh, jeez. Do it like that, right? Okay, there we go. I guess I'll just build this around, because we're going to need that space anyway. Okay. So that would create 2 complete pits, right? Just the right spacing for everything. Yep. How does this work going this way? Doesn't help me. Because it would actually be over here. And does that work? Because we couldn't have the... Like, I have these pillars set right around the edges of these. Here. This throws them off by a block. Okay. Can we move this closer? See, this isn't right. This isn't right. This is driving me nuts. Because I'm trying to like figure this out based on an incorrect model. My bad. My bad. Oh, you need to stay there. You're part of a different project. The same with this. This has to go. I mean, because normally you would have your pillars in a line, right? One, two, right there. But I'm trying to put these between the pillars. Okay. So the whole space is 5. So actually my pillars should be here. Oh my goodness, that makes so much more sense to me now. So my pillars would be there. Oh, word. Oh. This space right here, though. This is too long, isn't it? No, it's the same. So we have pillar here and there. Okay. That would work. And that gives me a lot of space to run. So let's build another one. And I wish I hadn't have made this so close. It's alright, I'll pick all this stuff up later. And we could... if we share that space, though... What I mean by that is, like, these blocks can make this their pathway, right? Right. And then so each of these bands only being one wide. Okay. So I've got two of these. And once again... Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that's not gonna work. Super interesting. Okay. Nice. I'm glad I looked at that. Is this right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1. Okay. This has to go. Here, right? Can we afford that much space between pillars, though? Using the pillars as like a center line? Because this would also make it uneven, right? So I'd have to go to here. Next pillar there. Oh! Nope, that's good. That's good. I was going to say, like, what did I do? I broke it. It's wrong. You kind of have to do that, don't you? That might work in our favor. And it does give us a lot of space to run around on. Man, does that work though? Because I'm going to have to make adjustments. I'm thinking near the center I may stop the pattern. Alright, this does go. You just gotta go. You gotta go. You're in my way. So same thing here, yeah? Oh, come on. Grass is my greatest enemy of all time. No! Made me punch my own frames. Man, look how good that looks. The other frames kind of like throw everything off. Like the perspective is all like super wonky right now. That and like actually having a pillar there. And I like that setup a lot though. It's a 3-block gap in between. Like look how much space that gives you to run. So in between all of your pillars, you've got 3 blocks worth of space that you can just run. You basically have a 2 wide gap that you can run a diagonal straight through these. Well, I guess it's about 1 wide when you get down to the halves here. It's not too bad though. Man, that is... This is all based off of the crafting base from Hardworlder. Like the shape of the design is very, very different, but it is that idea. It is the same idea. So how can we make this work? This first set of frames is every 5, which is the setup we have right here to make this work between each of the pillars, right? The second set of frames is every 4, because the spacing is super weird on this. And this is an alternating set between 5 and 4. Not really happy with how these work out yet. So the last pillar ends here. And I do believe I measured from the outside in for this set, and the last pillar ends here for that one. So this is an issue because I think it looks really weird. It leaves a 4 gap in the center. Let me do another set. Sorry. I'm going to try the regular 5 gap from the center out. I don't want a pillar there though, that's awful. So we have our center. And we could put pillars right in the center. I wonder if that would... I don't think I'd like the way that would look, but maybe an option. Anyway, so this will be my 3rd block. The 4, 5 pillar. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pillar. Okay. So we'll straddle this and then work out with an even spacing from those points forward. Let's see where that gets us. It's on the 4th block, so there's a 3 gap at the end. Okay. But that will give me the appropriate spacing for the pillars there, and I can adjust. How does that work with this set? Right? Oh, come on. I think we have a Wandering Horde spawning in. I could do these right here all the way up against the back wall. So we'd have pillars, like what, right there? That's where I was just at, right? 4 pillar. Might be kind of an issue. Might not. Let's say we did have that. Of course it's the same. Most of the weight, if there is weight, is going to be right here. You know? things were more so tapering off usually towards the edge. So it might work. And that would allow me to build those in all the way down here. And then just none in the front section. Man. 3 wide gap. This is appropriately placed, isn't it? Now I do have a block further. I could add. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Because I'm gonna put wedge tips on the end. I mean, I guess I will be doing that. If that's the case, then all the pillars could be moved out one. So that out a whole row, that out a whole row. We should put our end pillar. Apparently, we're just drinking a beer. We put our end pillar right there. And then all your spacing is now different. But saying I measured from the center as I did, we'd now have a 4 gap here to that, which make it a little bit more comfortable. So, well, and see now that is going to make it so we don't have spikes all the way down this entire row. We would have enough room to put spikes here. That's it. There we'd have one set that we could do. So this way is going to also be an interesting thing. I might have to do that. And 6. If we move these out one, we could fit 2 sets in here. Man. But these pillars would have to be in one. I know this probably looks just like an awful mess right now. Because it is. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So that was measuring from the center. And that's just like I haven't even measured this side yet. Huh? And that's one in. It would have to be there. Oh man. Okay, okay. I need to think about this. Seriously, I need to take some time to think about this. This is nuts. And I can't quite... I mean, it doesn't really matter if I can see all the way down here, does it? Man. We need a beer. Let's go... I don't know. Let's go hang out somewhere cool. We got a few cool places to hang out now, I think. Yeah, I'm sure it's interesting. I'm making a mess of things right now. Here, let me hop up here so I can have a better look. But yeah, it's just like all the spacing being different is really throwing everything off. It is. Like inside, it doesn't matter. Like I'm just like making these different heights and angles and like, you know, different lengths of all the sections as it descends and things like that. Like that's super easy, but support is different. Like, support pillars are way different. This is all just decorative stuff. It can look like anything. It can be set up any way, right? Doesn't matter. But, man, the pillars are gonna drive me nuts. It's gonna be rough. But what does this look like from a window? I haven't actually looked at that. That's not the best of view on stream, I'm sure. It's not bad though. Yeah? There's a base down there, I swear. Oh, man. Because just as these are all divided up in here, it's kind of like... Wait a minute. What if... Wait, hold on. Yeah, let's go down here. We still need the beer. It's coming together nicely there. Working there, digging it, there's almost nothing. Yeah, we're getting there. It's still a huge mess. Yeah, thanks, man. I know, right? Well, actually, in looking at this, if I have the wedge tips coming across, we don't have a block for that. And I don't like putting anything in there because it just looks bad. I mean, I guess I could do pillars and a square block on top just to fill the space, but... So the pillars kind of need to be where they are. So I've got these corner blocks in here for now. I could possibly... Wait, we don't have half blocks, never mind. We do not have peach adobe half blocks. So the pillar has to be here. So what I was thinking... I can probably see how things are divided up on here. These are all the center lines. And having done all the flagstone inside really helps kind of look at things. Because, like, look at this corner. This is like a big chunkin' corner. It's huge. I'm almost thinking that building from each side, we go from the corner and design the pillars set back. And that kind of like dictating the space. So it should line up for this side and this side. But how's that gonna work for this corner? Like the other corner, right? Maybe we just use it like this, like 1/4. We just stop it right there. Figure out a placement that fits around this corner, right? Placement for pillars that works for that section. Then we go to the next section. We find the placement for all the pillars that works just for this section. Maybe. Ah! I don't know! It's difficult, man. Yeah, I need some time to think about that. And the game, once again, does seem to be struggling. I'm kind of getting a little nervous, thinking that I might have too many candles out here. Maybe I've just altered too much of the terrain. Because, like, if let me see, I'm standing in this corner, like, that corner is not loading in properly, because it's still looking like the terrain that used to be there. That is no longer there, because I've moved it all. So as I move around my base, the game has to it's like constantly loading in different things. So the base itself is maybe, possibly, potentially even a bit too big. I can't help it. This is the required space to look cool. Dang it. So this is what we've got. But, yeah, I do like the way it's coming together. I'm gonna be really bummed if I gotta take down the candles, but first thing I would do is remove them out of the hallway here. Because it's kind of a neat look, but it doesn't do anything. There's a slight amount of light that leaks out from the flagstone around it, that's it. And it does nothing inside, you can't see them. Anyway, I do think that is probably time to boogie on for now. A bit too big? Yeah, I know. I'm really bad at this. I gotta stop doing this. Bases are too big. That's why Hard Welder was a vertical. Because at least when it's vertical in size, with most of the bulk of the size comes from that, then the game doesn't seem to have as much time or hard time loading it in. It's not trying to load in like multiple chunks, right? It's like this base occupies so much space that it does take up multiple chunks. I mean, look at my base as in comparison to a city. Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's not the PS4 Pro's issue so much as it is just kind of like coding for this state of the game, right? Because it's like they were still doing updates and things like that, so there's no chance to really optimize the game because you don't want to like update a game, optimize it all out, and then oops, we need to, or not oops, but now it's time for the next update, and so then you have to re-optimize the whole thing. So I think that's just one of the big issues since it was going through that process of alphas and updates. It's like it was never optimized, so it struggles when the base is this large, or do have quite a bit of candles. We have them on the surface, we have them in the hallways beneath, we have them in the hallways right here. And like I already have some on the walls. Do I really need them in the floor? I mean, yeah, it looks cool. Like, I think it looks really cool. I like it. But I could just leave the glass there. Just for the effect, I guess. Oops. But yeah. We'll see how things go. And like I might be able to space these out. I think in all these hallways and things like that, I have the candles spaced out every 5 spaces, and here I've got 3 in between instead of 5. So maybe I just kind of cut down on the number I have in total. Because there still needs to be more. We're going to have more buildings, and they need to be lit. Yeah, that'd be interesting. As you walk up to turn on. Anyway. Oh man, the sun's coming up and everything. Oh, we should at least stand on top of the wall. Oops, wrong way. There we go. Get a nice sunlit view. The garden. I guess this is probably the most appealing view. It'd be from the west side looking east, right? Then we've got, oh no! Darn you, fog! Oh man. Anyway, it's still cool, whatever. But yeah, I am gonna go ahead and boogie on for now. thank you all for hanging out, watching the stream. It was just a lot of like digging and then like setting up potential pillar placements. I went through like 4 or 5 different patterns. I know how I want to set the spikes up, and that's what's really tough because that's really limiting me at the moment. So I need to find a new way to kind of measure these out so that I can make this work. And maybe I just come up with a different spike pattern. Just make the pillars work any way that I can, and then just, put in spikes as is appropriate to the pillar design that comes with it. Because so much of this has just been working with the mountain, right? Like working with all of the different, levels of terrain and the way it's, just super weird and awkward and misshapen. Well, it's not misshapen, it's just the way things are. But, yeah, we'll get it figured out. We will totally get it figured out. But you're most welcome, Fury. Thank y'all. If you're checking this out later on the YouTubes, I appreciate that. Thank you for doing that as well. I'm like throwing stuff here. Anyway, but yeah, y'all take care, and don't break my brain. Yeah. Anyway, y'all take care, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you around. We should be streaming Twitch tomorrow, most likely. So hopefully we'll see you there. All right. See you around. Bye.